Yep.
Right, so
we are live.
What link do I send out? Our YouTube link.
Yeah.
We're live on our YouTube channel. There are actually probably people watching if we're live on the YouTube channel.
Oh, we're live.
All right. What's up? It's a watch party here for the Bengals and Steelers game.
So we're live.
Ryan Finley Wilson is going to end up. Why can I not find the Pick Six Pod YouTube channel? Is it at Pick Six Pod?
Yeah, Pick Six Pod.
What's the webpage? Is there like a user or? Hold on. Let's see.
I just dropped you
I'm an old man.
Link is in Slack. Ryan Wilson is panicking right now.
Right.
He's departed the frame because he might just have to get this Ryan Finley tattoo.
Oh yeah, there we go. I can hear myself now.
If you're in here and you have questions, feel free to leave them. If you want to know where Ryan is getting the tattoo, when it will be done, if it will be live streamed, just leave a comment.
So do we think that it's okay for Wilson to get a henna tattoo?
I didn't think we would get into that right away.
Okay.
But
it might not matter. Like, all right, let me ask you this. If you're a Wilson right now and not inebriated Wilson, oh my God, Finley, it was awful. But like you're not inebriated Wilson, but you're standard Ryan Wilson. Would you buy out of the tattoo bet to get a month-long henna? You know what I'm saying? Like, would you be like, like Ravel did the other day, he cashed out.
Right. I didn't know if that was on the table. Ryan, welcome. We are live. Just to
yo. I had to let my dog out. Sorry.
That's what they call it now.
I did see Ryan Finley just airmail a pass.
Yeah. If you bet on the Bengals plus 10 in the second half, you're feeling bad right now because they are down 10-0 in the second half. They just punted the ball away. It feels like the Steelers have a chance to tie the game right here. And I mean, honestly, like this will sound insane. This is kind of a big turning point for the Steelers in this season.
They're playing the Bengals. I mean, they were down 17. They got absolutely destroyed.
You could lose the division. Here's
the thing, and this is what I was thinking about in the first half. Well, you and Breach, not Debo so much, but you and Breach are dunking on me. It doesn't matter if they lose this game or win this game. They're going to lose to the Colts. They're going to lose to the Browns. They're going to lose in the first round. It doesn't matter whether they're 12-4, whether they're how many was that? 2? Whether they're 14-2, it doesn't matter. This season's a wrap. I think it's hilarious, by the way, that today was of all the days. Today's the day the Big Ben's like, "Hey, I'm going to play next year." I got some news for you, fat stuff. You ain't playing next year.
It's called fat stuff. He has to play. It costs too much money next year.
Would you take Carson Wentz in Pittsburgh next season?
Well, I joked in our little chat room that trade for Carson Wentz at halftime.
By the way, I busted out the good stuff for this live stream. Look at that.
If the money wasn't an object, yeah, I would absolutely take a shot on Carson Wentz. Big Ben's only making $19 million next year, Princeton, so it's not a big deal.
I think his salary cap hit is pretty huge.
All right, let's go, big guy. There it is. Go, Anthony McFarland. Hold on to it. There you go, buddy.
Shout out Archit in the chat. He asked, wonder if anyone bet the Jets and Bengals this weekend. What would that money line parlay have paid out? Well, when we talked this morning, the Bengals were plus 700 when we chatted with Larry Hartstein, and the Jets were higher than that.
So the Jets were probably 10-1 to win. So if you took, let's see. Hold on, I'll tell you in just a second. I bet it would pay. Ryan, you're good at math, but you're inebriated, so you probably won't be able to do it right now. But if you had a 10-1,
oh my gosh,
that's terrible. He's terrible. All right, let's take the let's find a line for this coming weekend that matches up with it. This is how I always do it. Well, there's not a good one. There aren't any huge matchups here. The Falcons at plus 380. It's kind of close, I guess.
How big the underdogs are Jets this weekend?
Jets are plus 375 at plus 9.5 against the Browns.
Yeah, that's not going to do it.
No. I mean, we're talking like a 40-1 or 50-1 payout, I think.
Who's hurt?
So I'm find something.
Who is
Wilson,
that?
Robert Thomas.
Oh my God, Deontay Johnson.
That's not good.
What happened to him?
I don't know. We'll have to wait.
Pants fall off. Oh God, that's not great. Non-contact. Oh boy.
Season is over.
Hope it's a cramp.
All right. So Notre Dame is 8-1 against Alabama. So we'll toss that in.
Oh, he's walking off. There we go. He's fine. He had a cramp.
Yeah.
He had a Lamar Jackson situation.
He's got to poop. That's right. Got to poop.
John,
NC State is favored over Carolina tomorrow in
basketball.
Yeah.
When's the last time that happened?
I don't know. It's stinky.
1983.
It is stinky.
I will offer John Breach in the chat room, not with us now, but says Jets were plus 1,200. Parlay would have paid 10,300 on a $100 bet.
John Breach is saying that in
he slacked us, so he's watching. He's watching.
10,300 on a $100 bet. All right, there you go.
John Breach is always watching. Be careful.
Robert Thomas wants to know how many tweets has Wilson gotten tonight.
I've got like 100 Twitter followers in about an hour. Come on, Benny Snell. What is that?
Stuff, Benny. Let's go, Bengals.
And I've gotten about 60 messages. Josh Bynes is 100 years old. Come on, guys.
Ryan, everyone should know, I think, that's in the stream at this point. But you want to set the table a little bit for how this stream came about?
So last week at some point, and look, I've never been high on the Steelers blowing teams out. Brinson and Breach and actually everyone else on planet Earth that aren't Steelers fans think that the Steelers are always going to cover these 14 and 13-point spreads. And I knew they weren't because they always play down to the competition. So I was like half jokingly, punny, thinking, all right, if you can't beat Ryan Finley, I deserve to get a tattoo. So I made a joke and I said, here are the stipulations. Breach, you have to draw it. Brinson, you have to pay for it. Breach said he would double it. And here we are. So Ryan Finley, 2 turnovers, that stupid fumble in the first half, and then that even worse interception gave the Bengals the ball in 20-30 plus 20 plus 30 area. They scored. Gio Bernard acted like he's still.
Oh, you know what? You know what it was? What? It was the Bills game on Saturday.
That's when I first said it.
Would the Bills and Steelers rest their players in Week 17? And I think Breach jokingly pointed out that they had to. It's like, all right, let's settle down. They got to win the division first, which means they got to go through Ryan Finley and the Bengals.
Yeah, that sounds right.
And you said if they don't beat Ryan Finley and the Bengals on Monday, I'll get a Ryan Finley tattoo.
And I wish Breach were here because Breach knows how many times the Bengals have lost on the road to the Steelers.
Yeah,
it was actually first said because I pulled the clip for podcast use tonight, which everybody should go check out, download, subscribe. Ryan first said it last Sunday. He said it before the podcast, before we started going on Sunday night, and then said it live during the podcast during the Week 14 recap.
Oh, you said Week 14?
So yeah, it was this week.
Wow.
That's right. A couple days old. This has been lingering, I think, for a week now.
The Steelers lost their second game in a row. The Browns won, and we're like, whoa, could the Browns lose the division? But the only way it's going to happen is if – oh, no, the Browns lost.
Browns lost the Ravens, but they won the other night.
The only way it can happen is if the Bengals beat the Steelers. We're like, that's not going to happen, especially with Ryan Finley under center. That's right. That's right.
Yeah. I don't know about that.
Gio Bernard looked really good tonight.
Tackle him. What are you doing?
Why don't the Steelers have like a Gio Bernard type?
They do. They just can't run the ball. Their offensive line is terrible, and they don't run it anyway.
The Bengals don't have a good offensive line,
but they at least try to run the ball. Like Steelers do not try to run the ball. They just throw the Big Ben. They call a running play. Big Ben goes to the line of scrimmage and changes to a pass, and he throws an interception. I mean, that's what happens. Like he changes so many plays to the line of scrimmage. So you can get mad at Randy Fichtner, the offensive coordinator, but I don't even think it's on him. I think it's just Ben changing plays. Like if your arm doesn't work, would you call plays that makes you have to use your arm?
No, but I mean, would you fake knee injuries to try and pump yourself up into?
But it worked the first 16 years.
Oh.
Hit him! What are
you doing? Oh, what a pass by Ryan Finley!
Are we serious right now?
It's go time.
Who's the backup quarterback? Is Brandon Allen out?
Oh, Brandon Allen beats the Bengals.
Who's down for the Steelers? Who's that? Oh, that's Marcus Allen. Penn State guy, Debo.
Chico.
Chico, is that his nickname? I like that nickname.
Chico.
Few things more humiliating than getting hurt hitting Ryan Finley.
Oh, God.
Oh,
he gashed. I'm surprised they didn't call anything on that.
What?
I'm not saying it should have been. I'm just saying oh, God.
Oh, my gosh. How did he complete that? Who caught that ball?
AJ.
Now you show up, AJ.
5.
In a milk carton for 3 years.
Bigger upset. Robert Thomas asks, bigger upset, Jets over Rams or Bengals if they upset the Steelers?
Well, I think the Steelers are who we thought they were, and they're not very good. You and Breach are on the Rams. I think the Rams laying an egg is much worse. Although on the
point spread, it's a full like 4.5 points. I would say that it's a bigger upset, I think, because the Steelers had lost 2 in a row. So this isn't a trap game. And we can say what they want, but the Bengals are trash. And
I mean, Breach has been saying for 2 weeks that they're worse than the Jets, and they very well may be.
But yeah, I mean, I guess my point is that I felt like the Steelers were going to come in here, flex their muscles, and take care of business against the Bengals.
I didn't think that, but
okay.
Sure.
Nathan asked where TF is Breach on this chat. That's a great question. We cannot currently reveal his whereabouts, but he has not been arrested. He is not committing a crime, and we don't think he is in the car.
Do we know who the backup is for the Bengals? Because
William Martin wants to know how drunk is Wilson getting tonight if he has to get a tattoo. Actually, William, it doesn't matter whether he has to get a tattoo or not. He's getting drunk.
Oh, I'm like cheering for an interception after the whistle's been blown. That's how sad it is for me.
Yes, Josh. Eric's first name, Devo's first name is Eric.
I had to switch that real quick. I don't want to confuse anyone.
By the way, Wilson, you're inebriated enough. Let's ask, can you pronounce Devo's last name?
DeBerardinis. Come on, dude. Get out of here with that weak sauce.
That's pretty good.
Top notch right there. Ryan, Kevin Hogan is on the Bengals roster, and I presume will be the backup tonight.
He's actually better than Ryan Finley.
Should Brinson get a Trubisky tattoo if the Bears make
it? I love that.
So can Sean draw it?
Yeah,
I don't do needles or tattoos, so I would never do a tattoo bet personally. But
they called that on TJ Watt. All right.
No, I would never let Sean draw a Trubisky tattoo. If Trubisky gets a 5-year contract for the Bears, I'll consider getting like a Trubisky henna tattoo or something like that.
Henna, yeah, you get a henna.
Yeah. Sam says, "Hey, Devo and Brinson, so cool that you got David Cross on this feed."
David Cross. I got the David Cross.
That's good.
That is pretty good.
The FFT peeps chimed in. Better live stream host, Azer or Brinson? Probably Azer, because he actually moves things along. I'm just sort of talking and watching football. And I'll check out and like drift off from time to time.
By the way, if I'm David Cross, you're definitely Bob Odenkirk.
I'd love to be Bob Odenkirk. That's great.
I'm going to try something a little dangerous here and share my screen. Kevin Boylard, who is just the social king for Pick Six, designed a tattoo.
Yeah, let's see it.
For Ryan, so I'm going to attempt to share the screen now. Just a little preview of what things could look like.
I want to see this. Gotta show my wife.
This gets tricky.
Steelers plus 2.5 live. What do we think, chat? Ooh, Nathan Graber McCray asks,
can we see this?
Yes. Oh,
let's see. Where's
it? That's strong.
Oh, that's big.
That is big.
So, Brian, what do we, like? Is that a lot bigger than you imagined? Just about right, you know.
Listen, if I'm getting a real tattoo, it has to be
inside of the arm, small.
It has to be tasteful, and it has to be like we're talking like that.
If Boyard's watching, there's Breach says I'm busy designing the tattoo. Boyard, can we rotate horizontally, crop it at the around?
By the way, if
let's put it right here.
If Breach wants to do Jim Breach 1983 mustache headshot, I'm actually not opposed to that. Like right here.
Ryan Finley's head on a stick figure.
I'm okay with that too. Like inside of the arm, that means you've gotten knocked out and someone sees it at that point. Otherwise, even if you're at the beach, you're not really going to see it.
Yeah. And I mean, like worst case scenario, you're saying, yeah, that's a huge tattoo. Look at that tattoo.
Like I'm old and like sleeve tattoos are something you have to get accustomed to. I do not want a Ryan Finley sleeve tattoo.
No, you don't. No, you don't want a sleeve tattoo. You can't do that.
I think there's the opportunity for like future bets and just to add quarterback, failed NC State quarterbacks to your arm to complete the sleeve.
Jameis Winston.
I'll tell you what, I will get a matching Phillip Rivers tattoo to if the Colts win the Super Bowl this year. I'll throw that out there.
All right.
I'll get a horseshoe tattooed somewhere on my body. Or like
no, it has to be a Phillip Rivers marmalade face.
Win the Super Bowl, I will absolutely do that.
The marmalade face.
I've shared this before on the podcast, but I'm out of the will if I ever get a tattoo.
Right.
But I feel a little left out here. What do I if kind of the Eagles make a run?
If the Eagles win the Super Bowl, Debo has to get a Jalen Hurts tattoo. Jalen Hurts punching Carson Wentz tattoo.
I mean, I would kind of.
There we go.
What if the Eagles win the division? By the way, I bet the Eagles to win the division 7-1 tonight. What do you think, Debo?
I like it. I think what matters is the Panthers beating Washington this week. If that happens, I'm fully confident. I mean, obviously, if it doesn't happen, then the bet's dead. But I feel pretty good about Washington being able to knock off, or the Panthers being able to knock off Washington with Dwayne Haskins likely the starter.
I agree. If Dwayne Haskins plays, I think although Washington's a bad matchup for Carolina. But with Haskins, I agree. If it's Alex Smith,
somebody get a turnover. Hit his butt.
He was running his butt.
Why is he running for 5 yards? He weighs 135 pounds. Just get off the field. Trevion Williams is the backup. He had the butt. Oh, Marcus, what's his nickname, Debo?
Chico.
Chico's back in the game.
Yeah, he didn't even leave the field.
Debo gets a Hurts tattoo. All right, so Frank asked, "Is this going to be your first tattoo?" Yes. Not all three of us on here. None of us have tattoo. Right? You don't have tattoo.
Breach neither.
Although nobody has a tattoo on the pod. Although Wilson did have an earring in college. I'm not sure if you guys are aware of that.
Your eagle eye spotted that last week.
I know.
Come on.
If Hurts wins a playoff game, I think you kind of have to. Oh, the Ryan.
Oh my God! Why do they keep running? Hit his
with all the balls for the run. Let's go, Finley!
Look, my God, he did the finger roll. Get out of here, you ginger nerd.
A little salt.
Please hit him.
They've run Finley a lot tonight.
I think that's what you do when you hate your quarterback.
Seriously. I mean, Finley's not fast or anything.
No. He's taking a beating.
I'll say seeing Ryan in this setting is very different because at the earliest after games, we're connecting probably 30 minutes after a Steelers loss, even if it's a primetime game. So we don't see this in-game version of Ryan. Very calm, cool, collected after the game, even after a loss. But
is that P. Ryan?
Quite the sight.
I bet. Look at this. There's Breach. There's John Breach. He's at the Bengals game in a Santa Claus outfit.
Yeah, I've softened over the years in terms of being like a yeller and screamer. But when they were down 17-0, I was like, all right, I'm just cracking open the wine, going to town, see what happens.
Oh, I got Sam. Sam here says he'll match that Rivers bet. He'll get a Rivers tattoo if the Colts win the Super Bowl as well.
There you go. You guys can get it together.
I like Wilson's tattoo needs to be Finley sliding after a 5-yard run. That one from Devin Zook.
Why are they running the ball? So I mean, this is insane. Not why are they running it? Why can't they stop the run?
Multiple people have asked me about Sean's Arya tattoo.
He's running again.
Let him go, Finley!
Not to worry. Big Ben took his big fat hat off. He's ready to go now.
The George Gervin finger roll.
What a big jam! Wallace took it in
Oh my God!
up and away.
This is. I don't. This is the lowest. This is a low point in Steelers history. Mika, get the ginger.
Finley! Woo! Oh my God!
Look at this nerd. Oh my. This is like playing basketball with a guy who can't even like throw the ball overhand. And he's just draining threes left and right. He's on the biggest hot streak of his life.
Hey, what's up?
Breach!
Touchdown, Ryan Finley! I showed up at the exact right time, guys.
You're the worst.
I had to make sure they were going to win.
Yeah, Breach waited just the right amount of time, waited for the touchdown.
If anything, Ryan, you should be honored to have a Ryan Finley tattoo on your body after that long touchdown run. This is amazing.
This is outstanding. Breach in the house. Fernelli, you'd love to see it.
I just got
down hard.
Just got a text from our buddy Matt Snyder.
Snyder texted me too.
He said, "My condolences." Here's the thing, all you suckers. Steelers are gonna win.
I don't know, man.
I thought at 17-10. I thought that the whole second half, as soon as I saw Ryan Finley break loose for that touchdown run, I'm jumping up. It's time. This is Ryan Finley might just seal the deal.
Bengals now minus 500. Steelers plus 375 on the live money line. Didn't expect to see that.
Ryan's got to pound that Steelers live line if he thinks Pittsburgh's coming back, just like he's pounding that wine.
Bengals minus 7.5 too. Now all of a sudden the under is I mean, I was giggling about this. I have the under 40 and a half. And so suddenly that is in serious danger.
You need to get a screen grab of Ryan's face. This is the most concerned I've seen him all night. The first three quarters, I could see the wheels turning. Like the Bengals will blow this. It's going to happen. Not a big deal. That's actual concern on his face. That is, I'm going to have Ryan Finley on my body concern on his face.
Oh, I thought you meant on your body.
The absolute glee on Breach's face right now. Breach is like doing like a little dance across. I don't know why I'm wearing this Indiana shirt. By the way, shout out to Home Field Apparel for this.
That's why you're wearing it. By the way, Breach, and I say this every time the Steelers lose, which is rarely, is the most passive aggressive person on planet Earth. Like Brinson, he yells at the Bears for sucking. Who else do you hate on? And you make it clear that you hate them. Like you're not hiding your hatred.
Right. I'm pretty straightforward with my hatred.
Breach hides it, and then he comes out at the worst possible moment. But you know what? When Breach is passive aggressive, you know what I think about? I think about that Steelers-Bengals playoff game where Vontaze Burfict ran into the end zone and then ran into the tunnel, and then Pac-Man Jones caused the Steelers to lose, or caused the Bengals to lose because Joey Porter got inside Pac-Man Jones and John Breach's head. And they lost, Breach. They lost in the worst, most embarrassing order.
Uncle Lester will ask, is this broadcast live? I'm new at technology. So are we, Uncle Lester. But yes, this is live. John Breach came sliding in like Chris Collinsworth, Bengals legend, to show up and to appear. And yes, Eric K, also watching, points out it is a yellowtail night for Wilson, although he may have to move to the hard stuff here in a second. Oh, what's that? Menage a trois. Whoa.
Bottle.
Me, Big Ben, and Ryan Finley. Having a party.
Oh, man. All right. So the live line right now, over under 41 and a half. 42 and a half.
Hey, good news. The Steelers have 85 rushing yards after having, what did they have the last two games, Breach? 35?
Not a lot. Not 90.
People kept asking, so they keep asking Wilson, what is your wife's take on the tattoo?
I haven't told her, and I actually think what I'm going to do. She's been really stressed out the last few weeks for COVID-related reasons and Christmas-related reasons. So I think I might record our conversation. There you go. Look at that. 6-yard gain on the run. Take that, Breach, you nerd. I think I might record the conversation and get her take, because I can only imagine it's going to be, wait, what? A 25, he's actually like 29-year-old redheaded third-string quarterback. You're getting a tattoo and Breach is going to draw it? Okay.
You've known your wife for 20 plus years, correct?
Yeah, that's right, Devo.
Has a tattoo ever been brought up in conversation?
No. And oh my God, what are we doing? Like I don't care about tattoos, and like we've talked about it before in the podcast. I don't know if you've ever wanted a tattoo, Devo, but you said your mom would kill you. I get the sense that Brinson ain't a tattoo guy, and I would imagine Breach is the same. And my wife doesn't care either. In fact, I'm trying to think, like only my brother-in-law, my wife's sister's husband, he has a couple tattoos, and that might be it. So it's just not something I've really thought about. But
my dad always just said, he's like, don't get a tattoo of a girl you're dating. Or like he's just like, it'll be I don't know. He's just like, you'll regret it later when you're not dating.
Yeah, of course. Unless it's a Ryan Finley tattoo.
Uh-oh.
My bad, you do. Go to
Evan Field.
You see that look on Breach's face?
I
I
think
gotta say though, I mean, taking the Steelers live right now would be so aggressive. There, I mean,
do it, Wilson.
but take the Steelers live.
I mean,
What is it? Plus 5.5?
at least Wilson's a Steelers fan. I feel like he needs to.
Austin
make it feel better.
says Wilson needs to make a decision live on where he's getting it.
Oh yeah, I think I want it like right here.
Yeah.
So Breach, if you draw something that's not completely stupid, and I'm actually fine taking reader submissions, but I'm not getting
like RF, and then in one orange and one black, or like Finley's number.
By the way, Deontay Johnson back on the field, so he's not dead. Thank goodness.
I also think you could just get Houday in orange and black.
It's up to Breach and whoever he collaborates with.
I don't know much about tattoos.
I would like all listeners to know listener submissions are encouraged. I am literally that the rough draft I sent out, that is about 50% of my drawing skill. So I can improve that a little bit, but not by much.
Musso points out that I write Joe Musso, our buddy who CBS Sports HQ host, points out that I write Trubisky fan fiction. Not wrong. Is that Benny? Or is it McFarland?
Benny Snell.
And Evan Shearer points out or says that the live podcast would be great during playoffs. I don't know
what the legal implications of that are. Do you know, Debo?
What, doing live? No. We would say we would just do these streams during playoff games.
I mean, like there's some, I know we work with CBS, so I don't know if that's, I don't know. I mean, I would imagine there's some conversation to be had before we do it.
Ryan, we have a playoff game on Nickelodeon.
But we own Nickelodeon, dum-dum.
We own us, right? Don't we own?
I mean, we're not showing the game right now. We're just
that's true. We're just
talking about it.
And we're talking about your tattoo.
Oh, he dropped it, Breach. That is the most Breach drop ever.
I think I'm somehow ahead of you guys, which is making this even worse.
Yeah, you are.
You have to sync it up with us.
Wilson and I have a stream, so we paused it and slowed it down, or Debo and paused it too. So like the feed too, you can see the feed. Somebody was like, they're so far behind, it's crazy.
Yeah, we're behind, but that's because I'm watching on the internet.
Yeah.
We're probably 30 to 45 seconds behind.
Yeah.
But then the actual YouTube feed is even further behind. Like there's a delay on the YouTube feed from when we're talking.
RJ White, our buddy on the podcast, points out or kind of offers a hope of his that this goes to overtime and that Ryan avoids a tattoo on he missed. Brinson play the drop.
Yeah, that's a great call, RJ.
Oh, he missed! He missed! Oh, and he may have pulled a hamstring or a muscle, and there is complete elation.
Complete elation.
Complete elation.
Breach, before you came on,
if that happens, I would leave the podcast, go cry in a corner, and you guys wouldn't see me for 3 weeks. And then you could tattoo my tears onto my body.
Breach, before you came on, actually said I'd be more than happy to get a 1983 Jim Breach tattoo, like headshot too. I'm all for that.
You already designed one, so why don't you just take your own design?
I did do that.
Anywhere on your body. I mean, be careful where you put it, because I want to tell my dad that his face is tattooed, like on your left butt cheek. That could be a weird conversation.
It's going right here, and then I'm gonna get my picture taken with my arm around the real Jim Breach, and it'll be a magical moment.
So I tried to sign into YouTube with my CBS account. It was like, you don't have access to YouTube. What's up with that?
Someone told me
access to much. All right, we have an update on the tattoo from our guy Kevin Boylard.
Kevin got.
Oh, let's see it.
Got a little fancier here, and we are. What do we think?
Oh my goodness!
Oh, is that Kevin's arm?
Good Lord, that's huge.
Is that a stock photo arm or Kevin's arm? That's the question.
I mean, I can't do that.
Oh, Wilson, you can put it on your back. That's a back tattoo.
Throw the ball.
What if you did Who Day, but the O in Who Day was Ryan Finley's face? So
that's
asking too much from Kevin. Like basically crop it down to just his face as the O in Who Day. Then we do like Who Day on 2 levels.
I don't hate the stick figure with Ryan Finley's face. I don't hate the stick figure with Napoleon Dynamite's face. Like this is too much. My arm's not that big. Like that.
Or Ryan, or we could do it. You do no jersey, just Finley's face, just in case Finley's the Steelers quarterback next year, because it's clearly not going to be Big Ben.
You're such a.
There's a decent chance that Finley's. Oh, there's Big Ben.
Go Chase. There it is.
We're hilariously far behind.
This game is going to go down to the wire. This is just absolutely bonkers. This is
All
I
right,
don't even know how to feel right now.
I need one more Chase Claypool catch for the over there. I need a T. Higgins catch for the over there. Benny Snell. Man, he ran a ton tonight.
Most updated odds.
Couldn't get it in.
What's that, Debo?
Bengals minus 320 right now. Steelers plus 250, and then the Bengals minus 6.5 on the spread at the moment.
It's starting to feel like that Steelers Cowboys game.
Oh my God! Don't fumble it. All right, let's go a little faster. Good Lord.
They're doing this drive like they only need one touchdown. I mean, granted, they do have 3 timeouts, and the Bengals offense hasn't really done anything this half.
It feels like there should be way more
Not a lot of urgency here.
time here. Yeah.
Yeah, I just said that. Why are you guys stealing my talking points?
Can we get this armpit off the screen, Diva? This is
I will note that Brian J notes y'all need to look up actual tattoos. You can't just slap a photo on skin like that.
Thank you.
I think we're aware of, but
Polito, tramp stamp or GTFO. I agree. Finley.
Tramp stamp. Can you imagine?
Oh
My God. What are we doing? What are we doing?
Oh boy.
You're 7 feet tall. How does this happen?
I'm looking at the all right, so again, we're way behind because we're streaming this and we paused to let Wilson catch up. But looking at the game feed here.
Well, I see Benny Snell got tackled for -3. I see that.
That's right.
I could not pause it because I'm too excited right now. And I heard you guys talk about earlier.
4.
Wilson, I think you brought up, I would know when the last time the Bengals beat the Steelers. They haven't beaten them since 2015.
Oh, it's been that recent?
Oh,
where was that game?
What?
What?
I said it wasn't in the playoffs.
Oh, I didn't hear what you said.
Robert Thomas asks how much time is left so I can sync with you guys.
For the playoffs, if we do this for the playoffs, we'll all have HD antennas, so we're ahead.
We'll be in sync. Right now, we're not in sync.
Yeah. I mean, this is sort of a off the cuff. Oh.
What happened? Let's see. Big pass short lefty. John penalty on William Jackson III. Pass interference breach. Suck it, nerd.
You're still down 14.
You need 2 touchdowns, Ryan. Damn it. And it might take you 4 plays to get 1 yard right here.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I
Can't
do.
review it.
That is a bad call.
You see that flag? That means it's a penalty, dum
That
dum.
ball was uncatchable from old limp arm.
It's uncatchable if you're running the route, not if DJ's running the route. William Jackson III, William Jackson II, and William Jackson I are embarrassed by that pass coverage.
I'll tell you what. If the Steelers can't get a stop on the Bengals next time the Bengals have the ball,
I mean, you can call that. He grabbed him from behind. That's
iffy.
You just can't hook him. You can't hook him like that.
I'm fine with not calling that, but clearly,
it was 4th down. You know, like you gotta. If you flag on 4th down,
here comes Begg and Breach. Go ahead, Breach.
24-17. What are the Steelers live now?
Oh, they scored?
Benny Snell plunged in for a touchdown.
God, I'm so far behind. This is useless.
Yeah, this television is absolutely useless.
I'm basically watching on NFL Jesus and then watching the replay on
and then waiting 45 seconds to watch the replays and watching the replay.
the Bengals have less than 100 yards this half.
Breach is getting nervous. Breach is getting nervous. Breach is getting nervous.
I just spent an hour drawing tattoos. That's a waste of time if the Steelers come back and win.
All right, I just saw Steelers 583 on the 3-way line, which means they would have to win in regulation, which is really unlikely.
0% chance they win in regulation.
Yeah, Bengals minus 161 in regulation, which is
what's William Hill say on a Ryan Finley pick 6 in the next possession?
Minus 1.5, I think.
Man, that killed the over. That sucks. I guess I just have to take solace in the fact that Wilson's getting this tattoo. Yeah, if I lose that over, I lose that under, you're definitely getting this tattoo.
Not if they win.
Ooh. Our buddy Grant Paulson points out if Finley leads them on a clinching touchdown drive here, Ryan gets a second different Finley tattoo.
An NC State Finley tattoo.
Tell
Get a Wolfpack tattoo on one arm.
Tell Grant tell Grant I'll get a Ryan Finley with his arm around Dwayne Haskins tattoo.
Ouch. Haskins.
All right, I'm gonna go take a potty break. Get my mind right. Be right back.
Oh boy.
That's what happens when you're drinking out of the bottle of wine.
I know. And he's chugging Menage a Trois. Imagine if his wife walks downstairs and Wilson is just slamming Menage a Trois Silk Edition out of like just a $9 unnecessarily sexy named wine by himself in the basement watching the Bengals and the Steelers play.
He's going to be blacked out about 45 minutes. Wake up tomorrow morning with a Ryan Finley tattoo that he did to himself.
It's
going to be bleeding. He's going to be like calling us like, guys, can you get me to the hospital?
Or he scrawled like Finley in blood all over his basement.
Like over all of the walls.
All right, so the Bengals on the two-way line are minus 400. Wow. That OT included. Steelers are plus 224 OT included. What do you think about that?
As a lifelong Bengals fan, I think there is a 60% chance the Steelers win this game.
I think I got a splash.
I felt good at 2 scores, but with 3 timeouts and the fact that the Bengals have gone 3 and out on every possession except for 1, it doesn't have me feeling too good.
Michael Schmidt asks, "What happens if this game ends in a tie?" Have we covered that?
Just shot down to like 147. I can't get it in.
We're gonna get Wilson back in here.
Breach. We already dealt with the tie earlier in the year.
I know, me and Debo. What are the Bengals
getting hammered here?
Tying the Pennsylvania teams.
What's getting hammered?
So the Steelers money line. I lost it. Couldn't get it in time. It was plus 225 live.
Update time on the tattoo.
Oh,
What do we got?
Oh yeah. Wait, is that the same arm? But it has like it's furrier now.
Too concerned about.
There's more fur.
Does Kevin think I'm James Harrison? My arms are not that big.
Well, then we'll make the tattoo smaller.
We'll put the day underneath the who, and do it in cursive so it's not quite as like aggressive.
You need a turnover here, Ryan Finley.
All right, Wilson. So the Steelers are plus 161 to win the game, including overtime. What do you think?
They're winning.
Bengals are minus 263.
They're winning. The Steelers are winning.
I think Steelers are winning.
Wilson, if the game ends in a tie, that was a listener question.
Oh,
what do we do?
We both have to get tattoos. You have to get it. You have to get
Ben Roethlisberger's.
No, who's the word? You have to get a Joey Porter tattoo, and I have to get a Ryan Finley tattoo.
I'll drink a porter. I'll chug it on camera.
You have to get a
please make a
perfect tattoo.
Oh my gosh. I'm too zoned. It's hard for me to talk and think and watch this game now. It's so down to the nitty gritty.
Breach, when's the last time in the 2020 season that you've watched an entire Bengals game?
When's the last time they played in prime time?
Andy Dalton lost a game. I don't know.
No, this year. So you haven't watched an entire game this year?
I tuned out the Steelers game at halftime the first time around. Oh, the Titans game.
Oh, I like this idea from Ryan Harrington. What about the caption? I got 5 on it.
What's that from?
Finley's number is 5.
Oh, okay, 5.
I got 5 on. Oh, a Mason Rudolph tat for Breach from Robert.
Yes,
I like that idea. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas.
Chargers, Browns, Titans are the 3 games I saw all the way through. So this is the 4th one.
Please tackle this guy. What are we doing? What? When did this guy become Derrick Henry? He's like Derrick Henry's like number 2. He's like
in his mustache, dude.
Yeah, it is great. That is great. I'm a huge
Bengals 454 on the live line. I guess that means Finley got the first.
I don't want to. He did get the first down. He just did a QB sneak.
Reach, you can commentate on the live action, please do.
Yeah, I'm watching NFL Jesus, so I see what's happening.
It was the old QB sneak, and you got to see the smile Ryan Finley had at the bottom of the pile. My goodness,
roll again.
That should be the tattoo on Wilson. Is this Ryan Finley smile? This is it. You got to stop him here.
He is worse than RG3.
I get a picture of this smile.
They're not going to throw a pass the rest of this game.
Call timeout. Call timeout right now.
Oh no, it didn't take it. Oh, there it is.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, there it is. I got a picture of it.
You can't stop the Bengals offense here, though, and you're the Steelers defense is supposed to be the best in the NFL. You don't deserve to win.
Shut up, Breach. You never said the Steelers are the best defense in the last 3 months. You don't get the chance to say that now. Suck it, nerd.
Ryan, the Bengals offense had 3 total touchdowns in the past 3 weeks combined. They have 3 touchdowns in this game.
Breach, read between the lines.
All right, we found our tattoo, Wilson.
All right, I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to it.
Oh, Finley kept in another keeper.
Finley's rushing has been outstanding in this
The
game.
Steelers are ready. You only got 3 yards. So we got 3rd and short, like 4, I think, coming up.
By the way, are you guys going to go and lock him for his radio show tomorrow?
Yeah. What else I got to do? Ryan Finley has 48 rushing yards. What world are we living
So
in?
the Steelers just use a timeout. The Bengals have a 3rd and 3 with 2:29 left. If they get the first down here,
It's probably
No, it ain't.
it's not over, but it's close to over.
Oh, yeah.
If you get a first down here, Steelers use a timeout.
All right, see if you can grab that photo I just tweeted out
What?
and toss it up there.
All right, that's fine. He only got 2 yards. That's fine. All right.
Oh, you found it, Brenton. Nice.
I took the picture of my TV.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Where'd you put the picture?
We can go back on Game Pass tonight and pull
you
a
tweeted it.
4K screen grab.
How am I going to lose this Claypool over 3.5 and Higgins over 3.5? This is infuriating.
There's a fan holding a sign that said, "Which is worse, Steelers or 2020?"
Yeah, that's something.
That should be Ryan's tattoo. Here it is, 3rd and 3. I'm giving you guys the live call. Oh my goodness,
I
Finley's
just
in
live
shotgun. He keeps it.
And don't lie.
He doesn't get it. It's 4th and 3.
All
You're
right.
NFL
Do you-
genius.
Do you go for it?
No, you don't go for it because then you don't go for it.
4th and 4 is what they marked it at.
Yeah, you lost a yard. Minka Fitzpatrick finally decided to tackle this ginger nerd.
Finley has 10 rushing attempts. I don't know if he had 10 rushing attempts at NC State in his career.
Wilson,
You could be like, there's one person on planet Earth who could be in the foot race. It's Ryan Finley.
I'll tell you what would be show Zach Taylor some big onions is a fake punt right here.
That would be aggressive.
Fake punt to ice the game, or maybe I don't know. The special teams coach would go rogue, call zone fake punt.
The first thing I think about when I think of Zach Taylor, big onions. No onions.
He's out coached Mike Tomlin today.
Tiny onions. Minka stepping up in a big way. I want the Browns to win the division, though.
I don't care. I mean, it doesn't, like I told you, it doesn't matter. The Steelers are losing in the first round of the playoffs.
Mike Schmidt points out that correctly that, yes,
No fake punt.
Wilson has
He
something
punted it.
against Gingers. Hates Andy Dalton.
You ain't Andy Dalton.
There we go. Ben's got to go 75 yards. 2:17, one timeout.
Breach, did you see the 2009 Super Bowl?
Was that the one with New Orleans and the Colts?
No, that was the January 2009 with this where Big Ben drove
The Steelers and the Cardinals. I did. And threw actually one of the most underappreciated touchdown passes in Super Bowl history.
only
That's
because
Antonio Holmes, right?
So
The
his
year
top
before-
5
the year-
touchdown pass of all time. It's Super Bowl.
Corner of the end zone. No,
the year after was the helmet catch, right? Or the year before was the helmet catch.
year before was the helmet catch. When you hear about great touchdown pass Super Bowl history, you always hear about like Montana to Taylor.
No. The year before was the
Patriots Giants was the year before Cardinals Steelers.
Yeah, helmet catch by what's his name? Breach?
Tyree.
Yeah, David Tyree caught the helmet.
then why did you say that Colts Saints was January 2009? It was
No,
that was 2000.
Oh my God, Ben is scrambling. He
2010,
looks
2009 season. Relax.
Oh,
By the way, Breach, here's what's going to happen. They're going to score a touchdown. Big Ben's going to probably at 75-yard rush for Big Ben, and then they're going to go for 2 and win it.
Here's the. I was going to ask you that. Do you
you
think
guys
the
aware
Steelers-
that Adam Azer Welch on a bet to eat candy? Wilson, you cannot Azer out of this bet. CBS cannot bear any more shame. Azer Welch on a bet refusing to literally just eat candy.
No, I'm
That's-
fine.
that's
I'm fine on it. What were you saying, Breach? Before Brinson interrupted you?
I was going to ask you if you thought the Steelers would go for 2. I don't think they would. I think
No,
Tom would take the tie, and go for
Yeah,
overtime.
Yeah, they'll take a tie. Don't throw an interception, you fat tub.
He just threw the ball away, 3rd and 10.
The first down didn't count. I'm like,
Obviously, you have one timeout left, so you're going for it here on.
it was a complete juju.
And that's the thing. If you're going from 4th down, you don't need to get 10 yards here. Ben's playing like they need to get 10 yards. Get 5 yards.
Yes, Uncle Lester, you should be wearing a knit cap indoors. I have no central heating in my office. It's great.
We live in cold.
That's why I'm
cold.
wearing a short sleeve shirt.
Oh, you guys are all wearing one. I should wear
My
one.
basement's 79 degrees, but I just felt left out.
79.
Did you guys ever think the Bengals would go undefeated against Pennsylvania teams this year?
Incomplete deep to Chase Claypool. God, I'm going to
Why
lose.
did they throw deep?
Damn. What was the candy that Asia refused to eat, by the way?
Oh, Claypool wanted interference.
Did he get it?
He did not get it. It's
Why are
4th
you
and
throwing-
10.
You got to get the first down first.
and
That's
10.
everybody's
Oh,
challenge
my
for the ball. That's not
goodness.
interference.
Oh, my my goodness, 4th and 10.
You gotta just. Why are they trying to get this?
That's what Breach is saying. I don't know.
What you got to get a manageable 4th down. What are you doing? I'm fast forwarding.
That's fine. I'm watching the NFL Jesus and just the worst way to watch a game, by the way. He's pointing deep. Let's see what happens. I'm watching it.
Oh, and here's my favorite. So with 5:32 left, Lance McAllister, a radio host in Cincinnati, tweeted out, "The Bengals are winning 24-17. Do you think they win?" And he's mostly followed by Bengals fans. 70% of them voted no out of 1,733 people.
Obviously, now you feel pretty good about it, right?
I feel a lot better.
Let's see.
Wilson, what's your confidence level right now?
Yeah, that's a. Here's the thing. Like they didn't call it on William. They called it on William Jefferson. I'm fine not calling. It's even now. That call on Claypool. I'm fine with that. No call. It's 4th and 10. It's 4th and 10, and Big Ben never.
Oh no, I'm going to lose my picks pool. Are you kidding?
Hey Wilson, do you think the Steelers would fire their offensive coordinator tomorrow based on the trash they've been putting out for the past few weeks?
I don't know if you're on the call yet, Breach, but I was saying that Big Ben changes the plays so often in the line of scrimmage that it's not even Randy Fichtner's fault. I think he calls run plays, and Big Ben's like, I'm just going to throw it even though my arms don't work.
So if you fire your offense coordinator, fire Ben?
Right. And you asked me my confidence level. Well, given that the quarterback can't throw the ball more than 4 yards down the field, I don't feel very confident that they're going to convert this because all the Bengals are going to do is still in the short routes. And they're going to throw a deep ball, and Big Ben can't throw the ball deep now. They'll throw to James Washington, who can't get separation. So they're going to need a Ryan Finley pick six. That's what I'm saying.
If they lose this, I think you guys talked about, but are they going to win a game the rest of the season?
No, I've already said that. If you join on time, I don't have to repeat myself.
This is unbelievable.
If the Steelers lose this game, they're losing the Colts and losing the Browns.
Did I not just say that? I said that I've said that 4 times, and it doesn't matter because they're losing the first round no matter where they're seated. What's
oh my god? You know what would be the saddest thing in the history of the Cleveland Browns franchise?
What's that?
Debo's getting pumped up in this chat here. Damn, Debo's a handsome man. Honestly, Brinson should get a Debo tattoo. Pick six is so much better now.
Oh, that one, yeah.
What were we saying, Breach?
I was gonna say if the Steelers lost out, got the 4th seed, and the Browns got the 5th seed, it would be the lowest moment of Browns history. They get to the playoffs and they lose to the Steelers in the wild card round.
Yeah, that's what we want to happen. That's what we want to happen. We want to be the
here we go.
team.
4th and 10. Don't look at anything. Don't look
tell
at
me what happens.
I'm not looking at the tracker. I'm only looking at my TV.
Well, you tell me what happens. You do the play-by-play.
Is your tracker ahead of your TV?
It's like a split second ahead. The Bengals just called a timeout, so nothing yet.
Also, what jersey is Breach wearing? Is it a Burrow?
No, it's his dad's jersey, dummy.
Ah.
And yes, he did have to pay full price for it.
Mike Brown's stingy, man. He doesn't just give stuff away. Oh, this is great.
There's never been a more overwhelmed human being at work than Zach Taylor. It's unbelievable. He's just dead. Another TBS.
Ready.
I've never seen the podcast listeners so invested in a bet. This has turned into a crazy, crazy night. All right, here we go.
Do the play-by-play, Breach.
Big Ben's in shotgun.
Man, Brian Greasy has some legit 80s dad ties.
Looking around. We got Steelers wide receiver in motion. He takes the snap. He's got a pass rush. He throws it. It's over their head. Incomplete. It's incomplete.
Who do you throw it to?
It was the softest little call. It's incomplete. It's so good. We've got a tattoo. Tattoo time.
Well, the Steelers still have one timeout. We saw Jeremy Hill fumble it at the end of that 2015 playoff game when the Bengals had it locked up. So I don't put anything past anything.
Yeah, but they can kick a field goal here.
Have you seen the Bengals kick this year?
I didn't know I know Fat Stuff got hurt. Who did you throw the ball to?
You missed a chance for the drop right there, I will say.
What's that?
Have you?
Oh, he missed! He missed! Oh, and he may have pulled a hamstring or
and there's
muscle, and there is complete elation.
That ball was like 45 feet over James Washington's head.
Ben's washed, man. You guys are making fun of Rivers all year long. It's you know who's washed? It's this fat dude right here, 7 in the yellow and gold.
He's not wearing yellow, but go ahead.
Whatever, gold and black.
5 yards for Gio Bernard. Please tackle Gio Bernard.
All right, so I guess the Steelers aren't using a timeout in this play. They're going to save that timeout for the next play.
Just can't remember.
I guess it doesn't matter when you use it.
All right, so let's see when they start this play clock. Ooh, they're giving him a friendly one. All right, so there's 3 seconds.
Why do they have Mason Rudolph warming up if they weren't going to
You
bring
get it down to like 103.
It's going to be less than 10 seconds.
Yeah.
That's more than enough time, Debo. Don't worry about it.
Breach, what is your confidence level right now?
It is 99.9%.
I think they should have called. Should they have called timeout there?
It doesn't matter.
They're inches away.
Now
Now.
it's third and less. Yeah.
It's going to be third and less than a yard.
This is a low point.
It's pretty bad.
I'm trying to think. This isn't their worst loss under Tomlin. They've had a bunch of shitty losses.
Bad
losses.
My obsession, my Rivers obsession is so overbearing. F off.
What did it say?
Tate says, Debo, tell your mom you're getting a tattoo of Brinson and get a reaction.
Might be as good as Ryan's wife.
Yeah.
What?
Can't wait.
Do they take Ben out for the Hail Mary? Michael Schmidt asks.
Yes, absolutely.
Good call.
And Ben ain't got that distance.
Well, I mean, they have to stop
Could
him.
you throw it further than Big Ben at this point in your lives?
Who, Breach?
I might be able to.
Yeah, Breach can.
No joke.
That
I haven't
40
seen
yard-
Ben make
Why-
throw past more than 15
Why
yards
is
down
Mike Tomlin not using his timeout?
because he's gonna use it right here. Like it doesn't matter if you use it on first, second, or third down. You're getting the same.
Yeah. Relax.
Since he called timeout.
So there'll be about 15 seconds left if this play. But if the Bengals get a first down, it's over.
Yeah, but I would rather use it on after the first down and then maybe.
That's why you're a podcast host. Relax.
No, but maybe they pass the ball. I mean, maybe they do something.
Maybe they pass the ball. Have you watched Ryan Finley for 3 years? They're not passing the ball with that big tooth nerd.
Oh my goodness! Just put the ball down and run the play.
Breach is nervous. I mean, that's good things for the Steelers.
I kind of think watching Mike Tomlin with the mask is even funnier.
But now they're in field goal range. I don't even think Austin Seibert could blow this.
Oh my
Would
God.
you-
What about a block box?
Would you kick it?
Oh my God, he got stuffed. It's fourth down. You use your timeout. 16 seconds left.
Would
I'll tell you
kick
what
it?
happened. Since they called a timeout, I would kick it. Here's a quick story. The Bengals had 6 seconds left against the 49ers in a 86 or 87 game. They were on their own 26-yard line. They thought they were just going to take a snap on fourth down and run out the clock, have the quarterback do it, or whatever. It didn't happen. They didn't do it. They didn't run out the clock. The 49ers got the ball with 1 second left on the 26-yard line. Joe Montana threw a touchdown pass to Jerry Rice. Bengals find great ways to lose.
Jerry Rice on the sidelines, any chance with Joe Montana?
With Randy Moss, and they're arguing about who's
Jerry Rice,
Best receiver of all time.
third best receiver of all time, and that's generous.
Are they going here? What are they doing?
I can't tell. Breach, do play-by-play again.
I
You
can't
do
tell.
not go here. You
Yeah, they're going for it.
Field goal and
They're
go.
field goal team. You ice the game? Oh my God. What if you throw like an interception or a fumble or anything?
Or what if you don't get it and you give them 10 seconds to run a play to
No, I think it's
Okay,
it's
now
fine.
they're trying to draw them off sides.
It's fine.
Trying to
going
get
forward.
it
All right, Wilson is drinking wine. I don't know, maybe water now.
They took
Maybe
the
vodka.
away a game.
Nope. They tried to draw them off sides. Didn't work. Play clock's out. The Bengals called a timeout.
I know.
Zach Taylor's really adding some drama here.
I don't like this. You could get a false start, push you back.
I wouldn't kick it. I wouldn't trust it. That's Breach.
We have listeners who are like going through the fine print of our bet, and they're like, I don't think Wilson ever agreed that this had to be a permanent tattoo.
Thank you. Who said that?
I'll
Who
drop
said
this
that?
guy's tweet.
Who said that, Breach?
Your new best friend said that.
Thank you, new best friend.
Who is Gematria?
Brinson, get ready on the drop just in case.
Hey, look,
Oh, he did
Austin
miss.
Seibert's number
It's
3.
good. Austin Seibert bangs it home. The Bengals have a 10-point lead. The game is over. The tattoo is on. Tattoo time, baby. Wilson is getting a Ryan Finley. Breach Venmo him right now. Wilson is getting a Ryan Finley tattoo on his upper right arm.
Breach has to draw it first.
Incredible.
Wait, can we? I would be fine with a sad Ben Roethlisberger face tattoo because they just showed the best Ben face ever. I might get that tattoo on my arm.
Brinson, get ready. Get ready, Brinson.
Oh my goodness!
That wasn't that sad.
Oh, that was super sad.
Well, you want me that the and he missed dunk? He made it.
Is that where you're getting it? Oh my
We
god!
got a good point that if it is temporary, because it would be temporary, it should be a neck tattoo.
Wait, can it be Ryan
I-
Finley wearing his medical mask? I'm gonna get a screen grab here, so I have some art to work with.
I'll definitely do a neck tattoo henna version.
Wilson can't believe he has to get a real tattoo over this.
I can 100%. I don't know why you say that. I said on the last two podcasts that you guys are crazy to think they were going to cover. I mean, I've seen the Steelers team over the years. They're terrible against super doo-doo teams. And Breach, look at Ryan Finley with this. Oh, my God. Ryan Finley's hugging people like he just won the Super Bowl. Dude, you beat a team with a quarterback with no arms.
This is a big win for them.
He's 35. He's older than Big Ben.
You know who just saved his job? You guys talk every week.
History.
You guys talk every week about Zach Taylor. That guy just saved his job. There's no way Mike Brown's going to fire him after beating the Steelers.
No chance.
On Monday night.
You know, that's all Breach. That's called Happy Breach Spank Time. Zach Taylor's coming back. Way to go.
Ooh, it's a good idea from Logan. Get Ryan on one cheek and Finley on the other.
Butt cheeks or face cheeks? Yeah. Ryan Finley. Yeah. What's up?
Wow. What a ending to this game.
So the Browns are winning the division. What song is that?
Turn it up, please.
That's the worst song. Reach actually knows the words of that stupid ass song.
What a terrible song.
It is horrible. That's worse than the Trace McSorley song.
Oh,
look at Ryan Finley. Look at that. Ooh, Ryan Finley with a mask. I can see that.
I'll do that on the back.
Wait, no. We got to do a real tattoo on the arm.
Oh, wow.
Real tattoo on the arm is the way. And we live streamed the video of you getting the tattoo. All right. That's it for the live stream. The Bengals defeated the Steelers 27-17. Of course, make sure and check out our recap pod. We'll be recording it in a second. And I'm now getting my friends are texting me Ryan's comments. That's why you're a podcast host. Relax. So thanks for that, Ryan. You got the ultimate dunk there. Check out your feeds. We'll be in there for Tuesday morning. Of course, we'll have a bunch of shows coming up this week. Happy holidays, everybody. Thanks for watching the live.